talking about Free Guy. The brand new Ryan Reynolds film, Free Guy, is, of course, opening in theaters next weekend. And today, only about 30 minutes ago, we actually had the review embargo was lifted about a half hour ago before we started this show. Now, both Greg and I have had an opportunity to go see Free Guy, and very, very excited about it. Very stoked about it. You know, it's Ryan Reynolds. I don't think he's the best actor in the world overall, but he's my favorite celebrity right now. And of course, it doesn't hurt that he's a good Canadian kid. So I had a chance to go see this film the other day. Greg, I know you had a chance to see this. Greg, what did you think about Free Guy?
I loved the hell out of it. I was so surprised by how much I loved the movie, to be honest, because I saw the trailers. I was like, this looks entertaining. This looks amusing. It kind of looks like Ryan Reynolds just doing his thing here. And Sean Levy, I think, is a great producer. I don't always love the films he directs. There's nothing he's really directed that I'm like really dislike. But this is easily, to me, the best movie he's ever done. It had a great sense of wonder. It has amazing CGI. Ryan Reynolds, at first, it's really easy to like immediately think of Deadpool right when you first hear it. However, as the movie progresses, you just buy into the character of Guy. You really see that this is not Deadpool that he's doing. It's a completely different character. And I was so endeared to him. And then I was really surprised by how much the supporting cast got a shine as well. Like Joe Keery's great in it, Little Ray Howery. I feel like there's a camp with Taika Waititi that some people like him and some people, I think you loved him, if I'm not mistaken. I wasn't particularly so keen on him, which is strange for me because I'm a huge Taika Waititi fan. He's still fine. To me, I wasn't like, I hate this guy, but I just wasn't as enthralled with him as I hoped to be. But regardless, like it's an amazing movie, and I feel like it could be one of the biggest movies of the year just through word of mouth. Like, I don't know how it'll do opening box office weekend, but I'm hoping through word of mouth that it just keeps trickling, because I feel like the word of mouth on this movie is going to be so strong. Because I saw it like 2 weeks ago when not a lot of people had seen it, and now that a lot more people have seen it, I'm like, oh, thank God, everyone else is really liking this movie now too. And you get that sense of relief of like, yes, I really, really am championing for this film a lot, and I was pleasantly surprised by just how much joy I had. That's the main feeling I had with it. I just had so much joy when I was watching the film.
Yeah, listen, and by the way, our friend Spencer Cooper sends in a super chat badge in live chat. Thank you, Spencer. Listen, I got to tell you, I loved the movie. I did. And it's been a little bit since I've been able to see back-to-back movies that I loved. And I was able to do that. Suicide Squad, yeah. I absolutely loved. And then when I went to go see Free Guy, I'm going to be honest with you, even though it has Ryan Reynolds, it's been a little bit under my radar. Because it really did kind of look like it had the potential to be really fun, but also have the potential to kind of be a throwaway kind of film. Like a little bit of a throwaway kind of film. And so I wasn't really sure what to expect going in. Now, like I said, the review embargo lifted about a half hour ago. Right now, the reviews are very strong. The reviews right now are sitting at 89%, and that's with 35 reviews. By the way, I haven't put it, Greg, I don't know if I haven't put in a review on Rotten Tomatoes in over a year. I might actually go and put my review in, because I am a Rotten Tomatoes certified critic, but I'll probably do that for this thing. This thing is fun. It's funny. It's engaging. If you read the script for this, you could probably think this could come off as just really overly cheesy, overly cheesy, but it didn't. Like, Ryan Reynolds found a way, and Jodie, by the way, like, she's so good in this. And it's amazing how in one scene, she can totally look like a sultry, sexy woman when she's in the video game. And then when there's a flashback scene and it's her, I totally buy her as 14 years old. I mean, it's like, it was totally weird, her ability to do that. There's a great amount of little Easter eggs that are not just done for, look, everybody. Remember the Emoji Movie, Greg? When they would just throw in a bunch of little random pop culture references for no purpose whatsoever. That's not like it here. When they throw in these little Easter eggs, they actually have purpose and function, and it makes it more impactful. Now, I don't know that this is, my favorite film by Levy. I still might think Real Steel might be my favorite. Like that Real Steel's got a real place in my heart. That movie does. But I mean, this is great. And so if you can get out this weekend and go see Suicide Squad and then go out next weekend and go see Free Guy, you're going to have a marvelous back-to-back weekend. Now, Greg, let me ask you this, because I know that you also really like Suicide Squad.
Loved it.
So I'm going to ask you to play Sophie's Choice here for a second.
Jeez, you're going to do the question, aren't you?
If somebody came to you and said, listen, Greg, I'm very, very busy, and I can only go see one movie over the next 2 weeks. I either got to pick to go see Suicide Squad or I got to pick to see Free Guy. Which one are you going to tell them to go see?
I mean, my personal favorite would have to be the Suicide Squad, although Free Guy is more universally accessible, I would say. And it's like you could go with a family to go watch Free Guy. It has a bit of an Amblin touch to it, I would say. So I think that one is just a lot more accessible. But if we share similar tastes, if I'm talking with someone who shares similar tastes,
right,
I would recommend the Suicide Squad, just because like that, I like a good hard R entertaining film that surprises me with its rich character development. So yeah, I would recommend Suicide Squad over the Suicide Squad over Free Guy. But that is a Sophie's choice, because it was like the two best movies of the summer are coming out a week apart. So it's really hard. It is really hard.
I think we got Aaron back now. Aaron, you're with us?
Aaron is back, and I've been enjoying all of this, and I'm now feeling like I might need to do a double feature this weekend as well and see both.
Well, I wanted to ask you, like, I know you haven't had a chance to see either of these movies yet because they haven't come out, but
correct.
Let me ask you, like, from what you've seen in the marketing and everything, Free Guy and Suicide Squad, they're both great, but which one have you been looking forward to the most?
Absolutely the Suicide Squad. I mean, first of all, there's nothing that John Cena can do that I will not immediately want to watch. I just find him not only to be so compelling, he brings me joy. Anything that he does, I find him so funny. He has this irreverence, this childlike sense of wonder in such a behemoth of a human body. And I love the fact that he wore his costume to the premiere,
yes,
and walked the red carpet in his costume. I just like, that is part of the reason why I will see anything that John Cena does. I too, Greg, I too enjoy a hard R. So I think I'm going to go for the Suicide Squad this weekend. And since the Hubs is still out of town, I have a little free time on my hand, I might go see both. I was not interested in Free Guy. The poster does nothing for me.
Right.
It really does not. It doesn't, it's just not very intriguing. However, after your beautiful reviews, I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah, Anne loved it too, by the way. Anne really, really loved it. And you guys, seriously, once you go see Free Guy next weekend, pay attention, because there are little things that pop up here and there. There's some great stuff near the end. We won't spoil any of it, but it's just a feel-good, smiling when you walk out of the theater kind of movie. So we hope you guys enjoy. Anyway, guys, the question is for you. Have you been looking forward to Free Guy? Were you like me thinking, this could go either way? Were you like some other people that you just thought this thing has looked awesome right from the beginning? How are you guys feeling about it? Jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.